When I make music, I almost always start with melody. Melody is kind of this universal language. You can listen to music from any time period, any country, and if a melody is just really powerful, you're gonna feel it. I always lean into the melody because it's like my first language.
You think you're falling back to heaven, you gon' be crawling backward.
On this EP, I would say I wanted to make something that felt dark and was like an honest reflection on the current state of relationships in the modern world. Ever since social media came about and dating apps, I remember seeing this tweet talking about, it was like men back in like the caveman days, they used to see like one or two baddies in their entire life, let alone like going on Instagram, you see a million women, and vice versa. Same with women going on Instagram. So many options, and people don't really understand how valuable just we are to each other. This is kind of my observation of just where society is at right now and some of my own experiences kind of navigating through that. So the first thing that we started with this track was some guitars from my boy Steve Foley. He played this classical guitar, which was absolutely beautiful. Sounds like this. If I was gonna leave these guitars by themselves, I might actually keep it like that. But with the rest of the production, we decided to kind of make it a little ugly and gritty and not so pretty. And we also had some fills. Shout out to my boy Steve. He's nasty with it. He did some of these. And I did some like reversing and chopping. This is what the reverse guitars sound like. Kind of just adds some more dimension to the vibe. All the pads in here come from the Prophet 6. It sounded like this. Beautiful, beautiful sound, a lot of texture. But the problem was it was kind of like some of the high end was kind of interfering with the vocal a little bit. So I put some lo-fi. You have Pro Tools, this is a stock plugin. Everybody has it. And it's just such a useful tool for dirtying things up. And that's what this sounds like on the pad. You feel me? It just kind of warms it up a bit, takes away some of the high end. And then I layered that with a reverse piano and another pad, and all those together sound like this. On this song, I feel like the main thing that was really different that I don't do a lot of was the time signature. Most songs are in 4/4, you know, like the, you know, that's a classic 4/4. But in this case, we were going 3/4, which is like, and it's a different bounce, it's a different rhythm. So it was challenging me to do different rhythms and different pockets. And I grew up playing sports my whole life, football, track and field, swimming, weightlifting. And so anything that kind of pushes me out of my comfort zone, I usually try to lean into that because I know that on the other side of that challenge is probably something really rewarding. I think the flows on this are crazy, and it ended up being some of my favorite pockets that I've ever done. So altogether, the drums with the kick and bass sound like this. And then going into the hook, you can hear the kick and the bass and the drums interacting. You see what I mean? How it kind of softens on the hook. It's a little sexier, not as aggressive. But it's only an 8-bar hook, and then we're right back into demon time. And you know what I'm saying? I think this song is like distinctly Maurice, both beautiful and timeless R&B, but also something kind of more experimental. And my boy Dylan co-wrote the track.
Bro, I want to be fucking ruthless. Where every track is like, you have to earn your right to stay on this fucking
Yeah, bro, and that all comes down to what we do on production day, bro. I'm telling you right now, because everything is written except for Blink. Blink, we have to fucking.
Just having a friend in the studio that you can open up to, and he kind of helps me to lean into that, where sometimes if I'm by myself, you know, I might think myself out of a good idea. And so having someone in the room who see the magic in what I'm doing and kind of help me get out of my own way.
Oh my god!
Fucking done, dog.
Nigga.
So singing us in this play is ridiculous.
Oh my god!
God damn it.
I made a lot of songs that were kind of darker and a little bit different from my usual kind of romantic, sensual sound. I think this one has definitely got a little bit of aggression to it and a little bit of darkness, but I think that's just true to where I've been at over the last year. And I think a lot of people will relate to that feeling.
You gon' be crawling, blackbird.
Gotta let you go now.